Triple fivers. Andrew here. What are you doing at the library? You came here to learn about my shoes? Alright, well, let's talk about them. Triple fivers, Andrew here. Hope you're doing well. Do you think that I would violate the sanctity of a public library just to make a YouTube video? Not today. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is talking about my shoes. These are the Allen Edmonds Williams Wingtips, and they are everything that I love about Allen Edmonds, but there's something about them that drives me absolutely crazy about Allen Edmonds, and we're going to be talking about that especially. But I'm going to say that for the end. First, I'm going to talk about why I've been enjoying these shoes. I've been wearing them now for about 6 months. Got them at the beginning of the school year, and they've been in the rotation. Really nicely featured for someone who's actually walking around, at least 5,000 steps, 5,000 to 10,000 steps a day, and still wants to wear traditionally constructed, recraftable, made in America dress shoes. So in this video, we're going to talk about the basics of the design of this shoe and what is great about the design. And also, finally, we're going to get to the thing that is really annoying about these shoes, and I think you'll appreciate why it's annoying. Let's get into it. So Allen Edmonds, as you know, is a Port Washington, Wisconsin shoe brand making traditional dress shoes since 1922. And one of the things that is most interesting about Allen Edmonds is their willingness to experiment with new materials and design. And what we have especially of interest in this shoe is this extra light outsole. So this is just an injection molded outsole. And it's very lightweight compared to a traditional outsole. It's also much softer. Has a lot of basically cush, you might say. Which makes these shoes quite a bit more comfortable. On the inside of the shoe, we also have a pour-on open cell foam insole, which basically gives another layer of supportive cushioning in the shoe. And it's hard to see because it doesn't really look different than any other typical traditionally crafted shoe. Now, what's interesting about this is it still has what appears to be a 360-degree Goodyear welt. And whether that's a real one or not, I won't be cutting these shoes in half today because I actually paid for and own these shoes. But these shoes are recraftable. And so that's pretty interesting. Of course, suede is a very soft, comfortable leather, and these are no exception. As you can see, they've broken in pretty nicely. And have held up really well. I love the full wingtip style. Really no complaints whatsoever about the build quality of these shoes. These are 12Ds. I bought them a little large in case I did want to put orthopedics in here, and I haven't needed to. So really, the basics of the shoe, that it is a traditional sort of style suede shoe, but doing the Allen Edmonds thing of adding a contemporary twist with the extra light molded outsole, made for what to me was a very comfortable looking dress shoe with a nice wide toe box, and hopefully would be a little bit more supportive than a traditional construction dress shoe. And it's proven to be that. I've worn these shoes in a rotation with probably about 6 or 8 other pairs of shoes. And I would say they've broken in and worn very similarly to traditional dress shoes. We have a little bit of wear in the heel, but not beyond what I would expect with a normal constructed shoe. Really, overall, Allen Edmonds are kind of an interesting brand because they're not the most premium shoe brand out there, but they're kind of old, reliable. And so what you get in this shoe, as you can see, is a lot of very solid construction details in this full wingtip style of dress shoe. And really no complaints whatsoever about the construction. So what's the problem with the shoe wall? Let's get out of this conference room and I can vent a little bit. All right, it's about 0 degrees outside out here, so I don't really know how long I can do this, but we'll give it a shot. Did you have any guesses about what the problem is with these William Wingtips from Allen Edmonds? Well, if you're still unsure, I'll lead you in on a little something about Allen Edmonds. They're constantly discontinuing models, and these shoes are now completely discontinued as far as I can tell. That's frustrating because they happen to be a pair of shoes that I like and would probably buy another pair when they're worn out. Granted, I would probably get these recrafted first. That's kind of one of the things that they do that I think is really good. The downside of that is occasionally you might just want to have another set of shoes that you like and have them available for when you're ready. At least that's the kind of old man stuff that I get excited about these days. Oh, I wonder if the mic's on. Looks like it is. So the problem is just quite simply that Allen Edmonds doesn't keep a very good catalog in my experience. They have their winners, and then they're constantly just throwing darts at the wall to see what sticks. And this is one of those models that happened to actually be pretty good, and then they just dropped it. So I'm not sure really what to make of that. All right, well, let's wrap this video up. Guys, just let me know in the comments below if you think that this is a frustrating quality of Allen Edmonds or if it's just something that I should deal with and accept as a reality of a shoe manufacturer trying to stay afloat. I personally really like the Allen Edmonds Williams Wingtips and would gladly buy another pair if they became available. Again, maybe they will. And I certainly hope to see this outsole on other models as well. But I'd love to know what you think in the comments below, so do let me know. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and thanks for tuning in.